Tonight, 9 Wants to Know is sitting down with one of Denver's newest millionaires. Jamal Hunter was recently awarded a $3.25 million settlement in a jail abuse case. Investigative reporter Jeremy Hohola broke this story 2 years ago and circled back with Hunter now that the case is over.
This is Jamal Hunter's first TV interview since this big settlement. We first interviewed him when he first filed suit claiming his private parts were damaged after he was attacked by fellow inmates with scalding water. Tonight, from former inmate to millionaire, Hunter says his lawsuit wasn't about the money.
You know, it's a little bit surreal for me.
When we sat down for the first time, I remember you were embarrassed to talk about what happened to you. Now your name has been all over the news with this big settlement.
My lawyers didn't come out just asking for money. You know, we were trying to make a reform and get some real justice to go.
What kind of reforms would you like to see in the jail?
Well, you know, a lot of them were actually initiated in the agreement.
We obtained that agreement showing the city will review deputy discipline and screening of recruits.
It is important that we listen to every case.
Hunter and his attorney say all recruits should undergo psychological evaluations.
When you have that power over people, you have to be able to gauge that. And you have to have a love for the job.
The inmates inside the jail need to know that they're not forgotten and their constitutional rights are important.
What are you going to do with all of this money?
You know, I really, you know, that's a tough question to answer at this point. With my background being in cosmetology, I'm definitely thinking about doing the wigs for the cancer patients, putting together a foundation.
Hunter says he may also start a salon, but not here in Colorado. He just can't stay here, he says.
You were severely burned in jail. On video, it shows a deputy choking you.
Right.
Going through all of that,
right,
is the money worth it?
The answer to that is the money, it compensates, but no, it's not worth it, in my opinion, no.
Are you still damaged?
You know, I'm as well as I can be. And with my religious background, the way that I believe, I always believe to look forward.
You know, a lot of our viewers are saying, you know, this guy won the lottery here.
I don't see it that way. You know, it's one thing to go buy a lottery ticket and pick some numbers and win. It's another thing to go through the brutality that I endured.
Hunter says he's leaving the state in 2 weeks. He says he's at a point in his life where he's ready to handle this sudden wealth. Back to you.
A lot of interesting questions, a lot of interesting answers from him there. Thank you, Jeremy.